Hey folks, Derek here, and Happy New Year. And since it's been such a darn long time since I've been caught up on IRL stuff, I decided, you know what, screw it. Let's do a bit of Touhou Dystopian just to warm myself up. So, last time I went over a bit of Moko and a bit of Marisa. And lately I've been testing a couple different things. I even went around messing with some modding from the Steam workshop. We're gonna skip some of the other ones for now. But as you can kind of see, I've been messing around on Seal 5 for a long time. And so, there was that thing I talked about last time. The Marisa broom build. And you know what? I felt, you know, this is a good time as any to talk about it. But the Marisa broom build is so dang easy to do clears with, even on Seal 5, I've decided, you know what, why don't we do something a little bit better? Rather than getting good buffs, how about we do a I hate myself run? I hate myself so much. 100% enemy speed sounds nice. Enemy shield? Sure, why not? What can I possibly do to make this run absolutely shit? Absolutely terrible for me to deal with. And let's see if I can clear it. Enemy number. Yes, enemy number is good. Enemy health, enemy damage increase. Enemy number. I had to think about ways to make this build playable in such a way where it's not comfortable for me. These are things I would hate to see on enemies. Basically these things. Mushroom is good, but you're not going to need that just yet. So it's important we get our dash first. There we go. Okay. Ooh, they're so fast! They're so fast! I'm gonna say again, I'm very sorry if this turns out to be a very long video. I'd like to try to edit out more things, and I'll try to if I see a reason to, but for builds and certain gameplay situations like this, I kind of want to show the whole run. Just for the sake of, well, obviously. Just so you see what the more organic version of playing through it looks like. Given the way I'm going to be playing this, at least one point of preaching Avicii is good. Like, it's going to help. Maybe not always, but it is going to help somewhat. And this is basically the broom build. If you pick up that skill, you're just jumping on your broom and you're just going around, running away from everything. I mean, you could basically do it this way, but honestly, you're probably better off mixing it up if you're going to play the difficulty the way I am right now. Oop, bye. You could basically play a very hit-and-run style. In this case with Marisa. I'll take it. I think I accidentally hit my ult. Oh well. More damage for grab sounds good. We're playing a very, very big keep-away game at this point. This is what we want. We'll try to pick in some damage, but we're largely Danmaku dodging and trying to play keep-away. Now, since I've done so many clears as ride-on build per Marisa, I'm gonna try to give myself a little bit of a goal this time. I'm gonna try not to take a hit from a boss, or clear as many as I can without taking hits. But there are some bosses in this rotation that really, really worry me for that challenge. I don't remember if I actually got my achievements for every single boss for no hit. We'll find out. This is good. But Pigeon's good. Because you're going to be tossing up barrage damage all the dang time. So extra coins, and preferably getting an engine going for energy regen for your ult, is a good idea. And once again, all we need to do is just play keep away. We'll take our opportunity to do damage once we get in, but till then we kind of need to make sure Hina doesn't hit us. Because I did say I didn't want to take any hits. Hina, stop. Please don't do it. I don't have any of the other key skills for my broom right now, too. This is the other problem. I need my barrage skill that brings out my... Okay, nope. Failed. I failed it already. Damn. Failed it already. Okay, boss 1 didn't do a no-hit. Sad. It doesn't help you so fast, too, so... You'd figure I would have been practicing this a fair bit, but... No, not really. I don't see any reason to. There's no excitement if I just keep practicing and then do a recording, now is there? I just need to awkwardly get some hits in on her. There we go. Friendly reminder that out of Marisa's 3-hit combo, number 3 is going, your 3rd hit, the Broom Slam, is your stagger. So if you have to take an opportunity to go for a grab, you need to use you need to land hit number 3 on the enemy. Okay, so how did I do? It's a very slow process. I have my key skill to get me to ride on the broom. I don't have my 2 key skills that I need to do my damage a little better. There's one for my dash, and then there's one for bringing out the Hakero, as long as you're riding on your broom. Those 2 are extremely important to this build. We'll see them when I get to them. Hopefully. Hopefully. I should also warn you, while this build can be quite comfortable, it's also kind of boring. So if you're not the type that really likes to just be passive and let the game do damage for you, you're not gonna like this build. Me personally, some days I like to do stupid things. Which is all the time, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. Ow. Try not to take hits too, but... Bye. Yep, I already failed my no-hit for Hina, so there's no point in me worrying about that. I just need to finish this fight before she kills me, preferably. Because, as you can see from the beginning of this run, when we were back in the lobby, I'm going to be taking curses only from the shrine, and no blessings. And considering how much I know about playing this broom build for Marisa, I'm going to make this as difficult as I possibly can for myself, just to see if I can complete it. I don't know if this is going to be a winning run, but well, we'll find out. It'll give me a little bit of time to talk while having something to put on the channel for a bit. Perfect. This one right here. Graze is good. At least 1 point to Graze. Yes. We're gonna go... Extreme Misfortune. Here, just look at the left there. The top left right there. Ooh, those are going to... This is gonna get worse for me. As the run goes on, it's gonna get worse for me. Enemy skill cooldowns. That sounds terrible. Let's do that. Actually, no, I see damage here. What am I doing? If I had to choose, I'm gonna make things hit harder. That sounds awful. Let's fucking do it. Now, when it comes to passive stats, well, with the way I'm doing things right now, I want as much max health as I can get. And stamina, preferably. Noble Phantasm... This isn't terrible, but I prefer Molnir. You'll see why later on, when I do get Molnir. Assuming I run into it. I'll do coin drops, and I accidentally did the thing again. I wonder if... Is my voice command? I think my voice command is on. Hold on. Let me check. Controls, visuals. My voice command might be on, and Marisa's like, yo, you said old. Do it. Yep, voice controls are on. Oops. Let's turn that off. Okay, let's continue. Whips-a-doodle. Oh, look, there's Koichi there. We'll talk to her afterwards, because everything is chasing my ass down right this minute. I don't like it. Ooh, they're fast! Yep, they're fast. They're fast. They're fast. They're fast, they hit hard, and they probably have a gigantic fucking shield. This isn't good. I can't get my stagger in. Not safely. But again, this is a very hit-and-run build, so you don't necessarily have to directly confront enemies when you're playing. You can play hit-and-run. Ooh, it's so fast, though. Hey, Koichi, how's it going? You wouldn't happen to have a Molnir, would you? No? Well, thank you anyway. I'll take that. It's extra damage. When you're playing a broom build with Marisa, any extra damage you can get, especially from Phantasm, is really good. This is good. Using Master Spark and getting some energy back, or not Master Spark, using your any of your special skills. So that's my B input whenever I get a skill input. Do that. Now, in a situation like this, I absolutely want to be very... Careful with how I use my Master Sparks. If I can get them to group up, great. But I have to be mindful of how fast they're moving, so it's going to be very difficult to... Oops, excuse me. It's going to be difficult to make sure they line up sometimes. Only sometimes. Basic and dash attack. Don't need to worry about it. We'll do this one. Ideally, this is looking terrible. Like, by now I would have my Hakero. Like, if we're talking absolutely ideal situation, for the way my skills have panned out, I would have Hakero by now. It won't... So this is going to be very difficult. It's doable. It's manageable. Unfortunately, it's hard to say when I'm going to get Hakero. I might have to do some rerolls just to try it. I'm being a little bit too lax with the end round drops right now. And I shouldn't be, actually, because we're almost to Aya. Yep, I think Aya's next. Phantasm reduction, or... Let's do a roll here for a minute. This is good. This is actually really good. Ooh, but it's not my core skill. We'll take it anyway. Okay. This is gonna be terrible. I don't have my core skills. I don't have my core skills I need. This is awful. This is absolutely shit. And there goes my no-hit. You know, I'm starting to think maybe I shouldn't do a no-hit. I'm playing this a little bit differently than what I normally do. Or a broom ride build. But it would be fun to try to do a no-hit at some point or another. Well, that doesn't mean I won't still try, but knowing me, it won't go so well. Case in point. Especially with enemies being so hard-hitting. I maybe have about 2 more hits in me if I'm not careful. Ooh. Stay away, Aya. Stay away, Aya. I don't have my core kit. This isn't good. I actually have to put a little bit more effort to hitting you. Oop. Case in point. The other problem with this particular build, if you're trying to use a ride build with Marisa, is... you need stamina. Out the wazoo. Like, out the wazoo. A lot. And you can't be too crazy with how you mash your dash as well. You could, but you'll end up in situations like you saw with me this whole round of this fight, where I just outright don't have enough stamina to do the dodge when I absolutely need to. It's terrible. There it is. We'll take this damage. Stop her there. Another thing you have to remember when you're playing Touhou Dystopian, a good thing to understand is which attacks and skills you have that cause a stagger, or basically just a stun on the bosses. Because that's going to be extremely helpful for when you need to extend damage and try to squeeze out as much damage as you can. And trust me, there's going to be a lot of situations where you want that. Especially when you're not playing Marisa's easiest, to me, Marisa's easiest build to play. Unfortunately for me, it's currently one of the more ball aches to do because I'm not getting lucky enough to get the other 2 key skills that I need to make this more efficient in my damage output. We have a very, very inefficient damage output now, unfortunately. Our damages could be much higher than this. Heck, I probably would have been done by this fight by now, if I actually at least had my Hakero. But I don't have it, so we have to just play extremely careful, because 1 more hit is all it takes to down me, I think. This is gonna get scarier as the run goes on, by the way. If I keep taking damage increases, like I am right now, it's not gonna get any better. So I really, really have to be mindful how I dodge. Oop, like that. Case in point. Don't do that. Oh boy. We're kind of okay? Yeah, we're kind of okay. I would get a little bit more cheeky with her and do more damage up close, but... I'm 1 hit. I'm not gonna get too crazy when I'm 1 hit. I'm not gonna get too crazy when I'm 1 hit. Okay, that was a panic. That was a panic. I don't have any more saves, though. This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. This might actually be the end of this run, if I'm not careful. All it takes is one hit at this point. Ooh, ew, like... So yeah, you can see why having as much stamina, extra stamina as you can is extremely important on this build. Ah yeah, stop moving please. Thank you. Okay. That doesn't look good. I'm almost at another set. And look, this fight's taking so... My attempt at taking her down is taking so long that now the song actually had the loop. Ooh, I'm taking too long. Ooh. I might be able to. That's not enough damage though. Ooh. Bye. Oh no. Oh no. She almost had me. Okay, we're good. Alright, we live one more round. For now. We live one more round. Oh boy. Hold on. Alexa, unshit my pants for me, please. I really, really need that set up, though. Dang. Okay. This is really good, but we're gonna go ahead and take this first. That'll probably help set me up, since I'm really, really behind on my build. Okay. What do we got? Speed. Yes, of course. Why wouldn't I? Oh, this is terrible. How fast are they right now? 175% faster. Ooh. Well, okay then. You know, there are some days where I wonder why I do this to myself, and then I realize it's mostly just out of sheer curiosity. We'll keep our money for now, because rerolls are important. This is good, that's good, but no. We really, really need to force our hand right now. These are not bad. That can kind of help. I'll take it. That is one of the two skills that I needed to help make this build a little bit easier to use. Because now every time I dash, I fire off more barrage. So that makes this a little bit less annoying. Still concerning though. Oh boy, bye. This won't end well. If this keeps up the way it is, it's not gonna end well. Now, as long as I'm here, just casually riding around on a broom, making a complete menace of myself, I suppose I should probably talk a little bit about, well, it's a bit late now to talk about it, but just a bit of time to re-reflect over how my channel has been. Honestly, compared to last year, this channel has grown a fair bit more than I expected it to, so thank you for that, I appreciate it. Although, I still feel a little bit bad that, I don't... Here it is, this is what we want. This is perfect. Barrage... This is a good line. Everything here is good, so we can take all of this, but this is over here. Auto mode. Now my damage will be far more consistent. Now my damage is going to be consistent, so we're fine. Like, now we don't have to worry too hard. Yep, we're cooking now. We're cooking. Not as hard as it would be if I was playing this on normal mode, without curses, but, you know, we're cooking. We're fine. Everything is going much better now. Excellent. Much better. Oh, hey, Mailing, how's it going? You are amazing. Thank you. You are amazing. More stamina for me. Neither of these are good. I mean, this can be okay, but I'd prefer something a bit more substantial. Here. We'll go for that. I do love that jazzy version of her theme, by the way. Ow. Okay. They're so fast, they're so fast, they're so fast, they're so fast! Why are they so fast? Well, it's because it's my fault that they're so fast. but I'm gonna say it anyway. Go so fast! There we go. Excellent. Yeah. When I look back a little bit at my channel, it grew a fair bit more than I expected it to, honestly. So, where it goes from here is, well, who knows? Ooh, I'm at Suwako already. I really want to talk about those topics, but I have to focus on the bosses. Excuse me. Suwako, no. Don't do it. What would be good now that I actually have my core build, or this ride build, is anything that gives me more barrage damage. More barrage damage is perfect. Because that's primarily where all your damage is coming from on this setup. Oh, thank you. Bye. I think we're okay for now. I'm gonna save Master Sparks for the ad she comes up with. Ideally, I want to get rid of the ad as soon as I can. That's not good. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. I'm on the wrong side. Here we go. You don't want to get hit by these, by the way. Especially on high difficulty. You get touched once, odds are you're gonna get comboed to death. She really doesn't like me right now. Okay. Alright. I mean, I'd hate me too if I were me. Can I actually focus on what I'm talking about, though, while we're fighting a boss? That's a big fat maybe. Grab, toss that to her, and then try to spark the snake down. There we go, good. Alright. I'm kind of ahead. I'm kind of ahead of what I need to do to make sure I'm still in control of the fight. Kind of. As long as I manage my stamina decently enough, I shouldn't be any real danger? Kinda? Oop. I just need a decent lineup. I missed her. Sad. I missed. No. More snakes. More snakes, more snakes, more snakes. Bye. But yeah. Where this year will go? I know I had plenty of... Oh, goodness. I had so many goals for... Well, not so many goals, but I had a few in mind for last year. Primarily for streaming, but not realistic, unfortunately, due to, well, family and life at the moment. And still is basically the case, so I'll just continue to focus on video-related content for the time being, whenever I do. And you'll see me when you see me. I get the feeling, if any of you happen to be VTuber enjoyers as well, you'll probably see me sitting around in different chats as well. So, don't mind me. I do know ZZZ has a couple of things coming up as well that I do want to do. Namely, we have AOD coming up soon. And a good friend of mine really wanted me to record my draws for that set. So I'll most likely do that. I'm not expecting it to go well. My luck has been all over the place in a lot of games lately. Do this. Okay. We might have enough damage to burst her down once we get to 200. Just maybe. Just maybe. Can I still get her? Okay, I did. I would love to get Vulnerability Shred as well. If I can get it. It would be helpful. It's not absolutely core to the build, because my current core build is here already. But it would help. It would help a lot. There are a couple of other side things you can pick up to help make this a little bit less passive of a playstyle, but we'll get to that when I actually see it. Did she dodge? No, she didn't dodge. Oh, thank goodness. You have to kill the snake, by the way. Like, the fight's not over just because Suwako's down. The ad needs to go as well. One. Bad. Alright. One more down. Not this one. This is really good, actually. I might actually want to grab this. There is one more talent I actually prefer to get over this, but... Enhanced, Hakero is actually really good. We're just gonna need it. Now, what do we got this time? How much do I hate myself? Enemy skill cooldowns. Sure, why not? 60%. Ugh. Sakuya is gonna be terrible! Oh no! Sakuya is gonna be awful to deal with. Like, beyond awful. Jump, you know... Maybe, maybe not. No. Don't like any of these either. Ugh. Awful. Okay. Should have grabbed that first, actually. And we're done. We'll keep for rerolls. This is good. I'll have that. Okay. Chirano coming up. Chirano's generally very fast, so she's probably gonna be a little bit tough for me to manage. Just a bit. Ooh. I should be mindful about managing my stamina before I worry about that, though. Because if I don't, I'm gonna... Once we get to Remilia, especially, if we get to Remilia, it's gonna be terrible if I manage my stamina incorrectly. But yeah, you can see now, even with all of these buffs, I'm nary breaking a sweat as long as I don't take a hit. So that should tell you just how silly this is. All of these are good, actually. I'll take it. This is really, really good for her. They're so fast. That was a terrible one. I mean, we're managing to control the mob set at least, so we're okay. We're not terribly off. We're okay at best. As long as we can keep them just barely out of range, we're alright. And that's kind of the way this build works. If anything, you're playing a lot of cat and mouse with bosses, especially. Looking good so far, though. No, I don't like it. Okay. I think the voice command is still in there, so I'm going to be having problems. I'm going to be wasting so many ults because of that. No, that's okay. That's alright. Yeah. I don't mind having to toss out my potion bottle when they're right up next to me, because I know that'll stagger them, so we're fine for the most part. And I just... Thank you. Very good. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. The bosses is just what makes this a very long-winded thing to deal with. This is not bad. Chirano next, I think? Yep. I wish I had Molnir. Usually I'll have Molnir by now. But... we'll make do with what we're using. Because that's just the nature of roguelites. She's chasing me, isn't she? Yes, she is. Don't like it. Stop it. Stop it, you crazy Perry. Ah! She's still chasing. She really, really wants to get in melee range with me right now. Don't jump, don't jump. Thank you. She got staggered, I think. Thankfully, I don't have too many more damage increases on enemies for the moment, so I'm kind of okay. That should be the... Yep. Okay, cool. We'll give ourselves a moment. Fuck some damage in. And then run away. Preferably. And this is, again, we're seeing the build work out roundabout what I want it to be doing. Mostly. There are a couple of quality of life picks I would love to get, but I have not seen them yet, so this is, we're gonna have to make do with what we got. But the damage is far more consistent now. Like, we're actually in a good spot. This is good. As long as I don't take a hit, like, or too many hits, I'm alright. This is fine. She really doesn't like me, though. See if I can hit her. We're gonna hold on to my spark for just a little longer. Ideally, we don't want to overflow. Yeah. Ideally, we don't want to overflow for too long. There. No, that's fine. That's fine. It's perfectly fine. Jiruno doesn't have anything in particular that really, really worries me about the way she fights. So this is not a terrible fight to go completely stupid with my Master Spark. Once we get the Sakuya, on the other hand, I gotta be very careful about when I use it. And she's done. One more down. 2.5 minutes, not terrible. Could be better, not terrible. And I didn't take a hit. Would you look at that? Of course I don't take a hit on freaking Chiruno of all people. Increases after this. We want at least 1 point to Magical Engine here. Wait, no, we do. We do. Any of those is good options. I already have them. But, yeah, more speed. Why not? Wait. Skill cooldown by 120%. Oh, I'm not hating myself enough. We should definitely hate myself more. Stamina? That's always good. This is good. Very nice. We'll do a reroll. This is fine. Ooh, not bad. Not bad. Let's pick another one then. And damage increase, because absolutely, why not? Where are they at right now? 60% increase in damage, but I'm gaining a lot of crystals as a result. Yeah, I mean, it's nice. Kinda. I might have to switch to a different Noble Phantasm at this point, because I'm not finding Mjolnir. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. It's a decent enough call. It's not terrible, but it would be nice, at least until I get Mjolnir. Here we go. Let's see, who are we on next? We're on... Oops. Oh boy. We appear to be on... Which boss is this? Let's see, Chiruno, and then we have... Alice. Alice, I think. We're coming up on Alice. Oh dear. I mean, I'm not too worried about Alice. Alice doesn't scare me too much. She's very, very... She tries to keep you away, rather than coming in close. So it's alright. It's not terrible. Although, forgive me if this ends up being a really, really long video. This is one of those instances where it's not really a guide video or anything. It's more like, I want to show you, just genuinely, how this build works throughout a whole playthrough. Ooh, ow. Okay. Okay, okay, I'm not getting close. Fine, you made your point. Okay, cool. They're really, really trying to get around me, though. Ooh, nice. I'll take it. Max health, absolutely. Always a good thing. This will probably be helpful. Any extra damage I can get during the burst window is going to be good. Okay, they're not terribly clustered or anything. So, this is good. We're in a pretty good spot. Yeah. I'd say we're in a pretty good spot. Oh, hey Demu. How's it going? I want to use this ASAP, but I can't. I have to wait till the next resting room. Okay, sure. Reload time, energy from pickup coins. That's actually good. We do kind of want that. Yeah, Alice, how's it going? I don't have any mushrooms for you, unfortunately. Because my build is not, oop, hi. Got it. Let's see. Is Alice gonna be the one who puts me down? Who knows? We'll find out. It would be oddly fitting, wouldn't it? For Alice to be the one to put Marisa down. Hi. I like that. I mean, if you can spot it, you can throw the doll back at her, so it's fine. Oh boy. Don't get too close, please. Please don't. It's just not good. We've almost got a burst coming up, though. I almost took a hit there, though. That was not a good way to handle that. That was not a good way to handle that. Ideally, you want to use your ult right at the end of that combo after you grab. Okay. I mean, if you're gonna throw more dolls at me, that means more damage against you. Fine. I'm not meleeing you or anything. I have plenty of focus. I have plenty of focus. All I'm doing is riding around our broom. We're fine. I can actually spot you throwing dolls this time around. We've almost got a burst coming up. I don't want to be on this side, preferably. Okay. Did she just... I think she kind of did. Huh, okay. Here, have that. Eat my beam. I don't think Alice is very happy with me. No, not at all. Oops. Threw it in the wrong spot. I'm too far, I'm too far. Oh no. I'm too far. Yep, there's my no-hit. Sad. Okay, so far I've only no-hit against Chirano. Sad. I swear, if I no-hit against Remy and Sakuya, I'm gonna laugh, because I always struggle against those two when I try to do a no-hit. And usually Alice is the easiest one for me to no-hit using this build. And usually. Not this time, it seems. Ooh, barrage damage. Yeah, we'll take that. That's good. Barrage damage, always good. Max health. Max health. Max stamina. Yes. So, very good. Enemy health up, and enemy health up again. Oh, these boss fights are gonna take long. Those enemy boss are not gonna be nice to deal with. Okay. Let's do one more tick. Sure. This is good. More stamina and refresh fast. Sure. Ooh, this is good. You want this. Barrage attacks. We could take all here, I think. I'm gonna hold. We'll take the barrage, we'll take the bullet destruction skill. That can be helpful when I'm in a pinch against bosses, ideally. Like, really, really in a pinch. You give yourself a lot of breathing room by being able to do that. Where are we? We are in Yuyuko next. Yeah, Yuyuko. Yuyuko's boss fight doesn't really scare me either on this build. Except for maybe the last 10% of her HP, maybe. Somewhere in that realm. Yeah, I'd say maybe the last 10% when she starts flooding the field. Then it starts to get a little bit uncomfortable. Just a bit. Nothing crazy. Okay. Yeah, boy. My energy regen, though, is working pretty good so far. So we can be a fair bit more selfish with how we use Master Spark. Just a bit. Like, we can clear these out a little bit faster now. Just because we know we'll recycle our energy much better. Grab skill damage. This one is, no, this one. We're not using charge hits, so that one is largely irrelevant right now. I'm pointing it the wrong way. Oh no. Okay, good. Yeah. As far as this year goes, I'll try to... well, primarily do what I usually do with showcasing indie games, and there's a couple on my listing that I do want to show. Although, ever since I got back into doing a little bit of recording here and there, I realize I need to relearn a lot of things. Like how to check all of my equipment, because I've had a lot of scrapped recordings that were really good, but I didn't check my mic, so we'll see. We'll get there. You go already? Okay. Cool. Actually, not cool. Get away. Don't get close. This is not good. I don't have my usual build. I'm missing one more talent for this. But I traded that away to have more barrage damage increase for my Hakero. So it's not a terrible trade-off. I guess I'll talk about it now. For this particular ride-on build for Marisa, there's another set of talents that you could use that spawns mushrooms throughout the field, and you just ride around, throw it at everything. Red mushrooms for health, blue for energy, poison mushrooms for free damage on enemies, and you can do some defense shred with that as well. That's a really, really good complementary setup for this build. Like, really good. All you do is just do what I'm doing right now, but you're riding into mushrooms as well to just pick them up and, well, throw poisons at them as well. It's something to do in between, basically. It's something to do. Surprisingly, it really, really complements this build really well. Let's see if we can stop her from doing that. No, not really. This field is gonna get really busy. This field's gonna get really busy. Oh boy. Yep. Yep. That's what I was afraid of. Ah, there it is. Damn. Oh, I tried. No hit on Yuyuko. Sadness. The sweep, that sweep was the only thing I was really worried about. Because my reaction to it is not quite as fast as I normally would be. Especially when I know for a fact that that thing is gonna hurt a fair bit. The sweep happens suddenly. If you see the tri-beam, you need to expect it to either be stationary or sweep. It's a better habit to assume that it's gonna sweep, honestly. Especially as the fight goes on. I'm in a terrible position. What am I doing? Like, yep, case in point. You see how quickly that came out? I didn't even spot it fast enough to react to it. Thankfully, she seems to only sweep it left to right, so you could probably just get away with flying right, just going right, flying to her right instead. Well, go right. You get the idea. Circle right, you're fine, mostly. You might have at least a little bit of time to get away from her. Here, this one right here. Mushroom Research Enthusiast. This complements the build super well. Ideally. Adhesion explodes when attacked. This might actually be better than what I got going right now. So we'll use that. Now, what do we got here? More speed, because why not? Because why not? Why not? Things are not scary enough as it is, right? No haggling, but why? Okay, one more. Ooh, old wand. That's not bad either if you want something that just does straight damage. Ideally, actually, I might want that, but I've done enough spending, so we want things for rerolls, preferably. Grab ultimate damage. Yes, this is good. Oops. Yeah, you noticed that. It is the voice command. I actually have to reset the game for it to not do that, because when I say ultimate, it should, like, pop off if I say ultimate. See? Like that. I didn't hit my Y button. I didn't hit my Y button. That was the game's what is it? Voice command gameplay. So that's very neat if you want to try messing with that, honestly. Maybe I will mess with that if there's any interest. Yeah, you can kind of see. These mushrooms are spawning around the field. Purples are for throwing. Blues for energy, which means now my energy economy is fantastic. I'll have a little bit of healing too on top of that. And then we want... maybe not this one. This is good, actually. Ooh, these are good. I don't need this one in the center, but I do want these two on the ends. They're both really good. That gold skill over there is going to help give me a little bit of insurance in the event shit gets really bad. And, you know, ultimate. Thank you, Marisa. Yeah, I'm kind of having fun with that. I didn't say ultimate again. Oh, well, now I did. But, you know. Look, we'll call it a work in progress, right? We've got a little bit of synergy problems here. As player, character, and player. But, you know, we'll work on that. I wonder if I can get away with doing that. Can I get away with doing that? We'll see. We'll see. I'll think about it. I'll think about it as we go throughout this run. But I actually have to restart the game if I want to turn off that voice input. You know, because ultimate. That's kind of neat. Sorry, I'm very easily amused, as you already know by now. More damage. Yeah. More damage is good. Well, we're on Patchy now. We're on Patchy. Okay. That's not good. Patchy, you wouldn't happen to mind if I throw a couple more mushrooms at you, would you? Like that, for example? Thank you. Poisons are good. Poisons are good because, you know, ultimate. There's a bit of an input lag on that, but, you know. I'm trying to make this harder on myself. So I'm going to sometimes do it that way if I feel a need. So you can see how that skill that I picked up earlier for destroying projectiles for enemies is working out for me. It's working really good because it's nullifying a lot of her projectile damage that she's trying to hit me with. As long as I be careful. Because ultimate. I fucking love that. I'm sorry. You're gonna be seeing me. This is gonna get me killed. Mark my words. This is gonna get me killed. Like, this run is going okay for now. But this is absolutely going to get me killed. Because I'm having too much fun being stupid. That's not going well now, is it? Oh, there goes my shield. Yeah, Patchy's gonna kill me. My management on my stamina is not going so hot right now. Yep, it's not going hot at all. Oof. Because, you know, ultimate. Oh, that will never not be amusing to me. I am not sorry to say that. That will never not be amusing to me. She should be doing her final phase soon. Yeah, there we go. I need to get over to this thing. Okay. Oh boy. Patchy's not making this easy on me, isn't she? And here I am trying to collect red mushrooms like it's my... Yeah, because it kind of is. My life is kind of depending on it. Ah, there we go. Lame. Well, that was one attempt. But you get what I mean, right? I didn't do too bad. Look at that. No, I didn't say ultimate, Marisa. We'll work on that later. Yeah, you get the idea. That is largely how the broom ride build works. If this recording comes out alright, then I'll go ahead and post it anyway. But I think maybe one thing I should do in the future is just try to get a winning run, just so you guys can see a full setup of it when it actually goes really well. But all those extra boss buffs I had on the enemy boss I had for that whole run was bad. I'm confident that I could pull that off with Marisa using that particular build, but not any other character as of yet. So I guess we'll see. Till then, this is Sarah. I'll see you guys in the next one. Whatever that happens to be. See you then. We'll just casually sit here until then. Take it easy.